Clara Davis tied her apron behind her back as she stepped into Mel's diner, where the smell of bacon and burnt coffee welcomed her like an old friend. 26, single, and barely making rent, Clara had dreams much bigger than the small town of Brookridge. But today, she just wanted to survive another Tuesday shift. Around 8:10 a.m., the regulars started piling in. Clara smiled through exhaustion, filling mugs, taking orders. That's when she saw him, an elderly man in a faded trench coat sitting alone in a corner booth. His eyes were kind, but tired. His clothes were clean but clearly old. She approached with a warm smile. "Morning, sir. Coffee?" He nodded. "Just coffee. That's all I can do today." When she brought the cup, he softly said, "I forgot my wallet." "I'm sorry." Clara gently placed the cup in front of him anyway. "It's on me." The old man looked stunned. "Why?" She shrugged. "Because everyone deserves a warm cup now and then." He smiled, eyes misting slightly. "Thank you, miss. You may not know it yet, but that meant everything." The next morning, Clara didn't expect to see him again. But there he was, same booth, same coat, same gentle eyes. This time, he had his wallet. He left a generous tip for a simple coffee. "I don't get many people being kind without expecting something," he said, sipping slowly. Clara smiled. "That's the world we live in, I guess. But I try to be the exception." For 3 days straight, he returned. Never ordering more than coffee. Always sitting quietly, watching people, especially Clara. "Do you like it here?" he asked one day. Clara chuckled. "The job, it pays bills. Barely, but I dream of running my own bakery someday. Cupcakes, croissants, lavender lattes." He nodded thoughtfully. "What's stopping you?" "Money, time, life." She shrugged. "But dreams are free, right?" He left her a note under his empty mug that day. "Greater than, sometimes, those who have the least give the most. And sometimes, someone's watching, waiting for a reason to believe again." She read it twice, confused. On the 4th day, Clara came in to find the booth empty, but in its place was a letter addressed to her. Curious and nervous, she opened it. "Greater than, Clara, you served me coffee when I couldn't pay. Not knowing who I was. Not asking why. That kindness reminded me what real humanity looks like." She blinked. "My name is Harold Winslow. Founder of Winslow Investments. Net worth $2.8 billion. I've been visiting small towns, hoping to find someone genuine, someone kind without motive. I think I found her." Clara gasped, hands shaking. The letter continued. "I want to fund your dream. Enclosed is a certified check to launch your bakery. A full mentorship and grant from my foundation will follow. You served me coffee with heart. I want the world to taste that heart." Attached was a check for $250,000. She nearly dropped to the floor. The dishwasher peeked out from the kitchen. "Clara, you okay?" Tears rolled down her cheeks. "Yeah," she whispered. "More than okay." 6 months later, Clara's Hearth Bakery opened on Main Street. With rustic wooden beams, warm lights, and smells of vanilla and cinnamon wafting out the door, it felt like a dream. Locals flocked to try her famous lemon poppy cupcakes and cinnamon swirl lattes. But on the very first day, as she placed the "Open" sign in the window, she saw him. Harold Winslow, dressed simply, smiling. Clara rushed to hug him. "You really showed up," he chuckled. "Told you I wanted to taste the heart behind the coffee." They sat at a small corner table. "This place feels like home," he said. "You gave me that chance," Clara replied, setting a fresh blueberry muffin in front of him. "No," he said, "you gave me faith. I just returned the favor." A framed photo now hangs behind the counter. It's of Clara and Harold, holding mugs, laughing on opening day. Below it, a plaque reads, "Greater than, 1 cup of coffee. 1 act of kindness. A life changed forever." Harold visits weekly now, always in that old coat. He tells anyone who'll listen that the best return on investment he ever got wasn't in stocks, it was in a waitress's compassion. Clara hires young single moms and struggling students, teaching them to bake and believe in themselves. Her dream became a mission. A reporter once asked her, "If you could go back to that day at the diner, would you still give him free coffee?" She smiled, no hesitation. "Every single time."